Hey guys, welcome back for another great week of great news. That's right. This week we're talking about so much celebrity hacking. Carol has a bully and Carol's 11. All that and more right now. Tune into great news.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Okay, Zach. This is Zach's choice, by the
I
way.
just want to dance a little bit, right?
All shoulders.
Bounce around a little bit, little bob.
How's it go? Teach me.
Bounce twice to the left, twice to the right, and then do 3 times.
Oh,
I wish we could hear the chorus. If it comes in, it's good, but
Oh my God, that's how you start a show. I'm your host, Miss Candi Marie, and you can find me on Instagram at Miss Candi Marie and on Twitter at Sweet Candora TV.
Hey guys, I'm Melody, and you can find me at Melody_Rose on Instagram and Twitter.
Hey guys, my name is Zach Silverman, and you could find me on Instagram and Twitter at Zach with a CH Silverman 2.
Yeah, Silverman too. I like that too. What's the 2
2.
for?
It's so that all y'all out there remember me better.
Hey.
It's one of those things that it gets stuck in your head. Man, why is he saying 2 every time with the fingers up?
It's
And
like,
it's,
okay, I see. I see what you're
It
doing
works
there.
on me,
I'm
obviously.
tricking. I got her already.
Too.
Oh, you know, and I have to say, you guys are awesome. It's been a lot of fun
Thank
co-hosting
you.
Great News with you guys this season. I'm really looking forward to season 2.
But we couldn't do
Me
it
too.
without our
Lovely
lead
hosts.
You know, guys, oh my God.
Oh
I'm
my
just- well, we've got a lot to talk about tonight. Tonight, we are literally covering 3 episodes of Great News. So we're going to give you some really, really great news.
News. Yeah, let's just keep
Great
throwing it
news.
out there. Tons of great
News.
news. We could say it tons of times. That's our
Tons.
show. News.
News. So, speaking of which, what did you think about episode 8, Celebrity Hacking?
Well, it was a nice throwback to, I think it was 2 episodes before that we had where Portia got hacked
With the nudes.
with the nudes. And Chuck was all hurt and butthurt. He's like, oh, yes, I was hacked too. My phone was hacked. But actually, this episode, he really did get hacked,
Oh.
which was kind of funny. It
So
was
what
good.
was revealed about this child?
He had something about orgasm. What was it?
On who?
Chuck. He had a nickname with some old woman. I forgot what it
is
was, but he had some
orgasm.
nickname of an
I
orgasm.
feel uncomfortable right now.
It was uncomfortable. It was a
It's
little weird.
Chuck.
But
Chuck is
no,
always uncomfortable,
It
though.
relates to today's society because we're going through the whole equal opportunity in
Absolutely.
the workplace. Women and men, women
Yes.
versus men,
Especially in the newsroom.
Oh,
Yes.
And
yes.
entertainment.
Right?
So
We have
rather
you guys to blame for that.
I'm sorry. I can't, be held accountable for all the my predecessors before me. I'm sorry.
get,
Chuck was a major dick in this
He was
episode.
very
Man,
condescending.
He laid
Isn't he
into.
always though? So it was more. It was
I'm
like
s-
time
it
was
was
heightened.
Yeah.
Oh
It was
wow.
definitely-
He laid into Portia, and like
Yes.
this, I made a note. Like they went at it. They were just button heads in that one
Yeah.
opening scene. So
Wow.
So, and then we had also Greg. He didn't trust Katie's instincts with the story. So Chuck didn't trust Portia's instincts, and Greg didn't trust Katie.
there's always a lesson to be learned in these episodes,
Always.
and it always gets revealed really quickly. I'm noticing, which is
I
interesting.
mean, we only have a few minutes of the show.
I mean, come on.
I know. Yeah.
So what did you take from this episode?
I took it was rude of Chuck to be so condescending. I think that the whole idea, the lesson was open your ears and listen. And Chuck is such a know-it-all. I mean, that's his character in the show. It's funny, but they sometimes he could be too much, and just just because you're so old, you could still learn. Old dog can learn new tricks.
Right.
And
then we get a new intern. Well, we
No,
meet a new
we
intern
meet a
who's
new
already
intern.
got a promotion ahead of Carol, and
Yeah.
Carol's not happy
She not
about
feeling it.
that.
I wouldn't feel it
because
either.
hello, he's a man, and he worked his way up ahead of
And
her.
that's not cool.
but
Well,
the butt of
but
the
I'm just
joke, the butt
saying.
of the joke was the fact that Carol was like,
We'll let the man explain.
I'm sorry, I paid it.
Mansplaining.
I'm gonna mansplain this
Mansplaining,
right
you
now.
guys.
I'm
See what I
sorry,
did
I
there?
paid
You see what I
attention
did
to this
there?
episode. Yeah, Aiden, I think his name was.
Yeah.
Which we'll probably never see him
That
again.
was his
Whatever.
name.
Nice little cameo. He's
He's now a PA.
is now a PA because he
Wow.
actually put in the time. He came in, afterwards.
Whoa.
And
We're gonna
Carol-
let you man explain right now.
Compared to Carol, who ended it with it's probably because
you
I
see
always
this,
take those
Melody?
naps, and she's like, well, let me go take my nap right now, and walks off and.
You know what, Melody? This calls for some eye contact. I know you never give Zach eye contact, but if I were you, I would turn to him and say, Zach, what is this man explaining you're doing right now?
We have someone in the group chat in the live chat. Sorry, Ivan, who has my back with the mansplaining.
What is
with
Ivan's
Ivan.
last name? Does he have a last name?
Ivan Soto.
Hi,
Hello,
Ivan.
Ivan. Thank you for joining us.
I know Ivan.
Do you?
Oh yes, he was
Ivan-
talking about. He was asking about Prison Break before. Not to diverge from our show,
Yes,
but
yes.
he would like to know what is going on with No Live Feed. I know you explained it to me, but I didn't know how to type it in the chat.
Well, you know what, Ivan? I will follow up with you after this show because this
There
show
you
is
go,
all
see?
about great news,
Yeah.
and I'm glad that you tuned in because this is a great show as well. And I will contact you personally and let you know what's going on with
Ooh,
that.
Look at that.
Because Ivan's just so great, and he's such a loyal person, and hopefully you'll be an even loyal
Ah.
fan.
Oh, he's
to
chatting
great
away right
news.
now. Yeah.
All right, what is Ivan saying?
I am the lone dude in a female podcast, which is fine by me. It's cool.
Ivan, I hope you love the attention from ladies and Zach.
Let's see what
But yeah,
what were we talking about? The
mansplaining.
mansplaining. There's lots of mansplaining,
Mansplaining.
which got turned into momsplaining. was
Yes,
it?
go Carol. See, Carol always comes out
I
on
love
top.
Carol. She's clutch. She
Yeah.
comes through in the clutch all the time. But there's also a lot going on with Biscuit Blitz and the hacking.
Yeah. So we find out towards the end of the episode about Biscuit Blitz. Well, the whole concept of the story is Katie has the hacking situation. There's been now 29
story.
people, 29 celebrities been hacked, and then
Including Portia and Chuck.
well, Chuck got hacked because of
Biscuit Blitz.
Biscuit Blitz.
Yeah.
Because of Carol being putting it on his phone, showing him how to do that.
So Biscuit Blitz is like
Candy
our
Crush, right?
Candy
Yeah.
Crush, which
I
is
never played the shit.
funny.
I never
feel
played
like
it.
only parents play Candy
Only
Crush.
parents.
Yeah.
I've
So.
never played a game of Candy Crush. Never.
I
Never
know.
downloaded it.
Thank
Never played
God.
it on Facebook.
Yeah.
None of that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
can't
so
relate.
sick of the. You know what? Let's talk about Candy Crush for a second because I am so sick and tired. If I get another freaking request, you guys hear me? If I get another request, I swear I'm just gonna blow up. No more Candy Crush requests from the old people.
That's
What
still
are
a
they all?
thing?
They're all like 60 plus.
On Facebook?
Everybody's grandmamas
my
and
aunt does that
granddaddies.
to me.
Yeah, sending
My
me
aunt
these
totally
Candy
does
Crush.
that. I don't
want
wanna
to
be playing
your
any of
little
that
Candy
stuff.
Crush games.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Wow.
Sorry, I had to vent for a
Oh,
second.
No, it's
it's
okay.
okay.
Sorry, it
Hey.
has nothing to do with great news, but I'm just saying.
No worries. Oh, a little bit. Candy Crush and
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
Biscuit
right.
Blitz.
You're right. I mean, and then
Yeah.
Chuck is like old. You know,
Oh, yeah, he's
a
super
little
old.
old. You know, he's seasoned. That's probably the more respectful term.
yeah.
He's seasoned.
Well, Carol says like all of her and her friends, 10 friends, all play the game. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But that eventually leads to all the hacks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's that. But
Yeah,
then
there
we
wasn't
get
too
to
much
see
in
more
the
of that in
episode.
episode 9.
Yeah.
And which is very, interesting because we also learn in episode 9 that Carol think she has a bully. She has a
Has a
bully. What's
bully.
going on
Has
with
a
this
bully.
Has a
bully
bully.
situation?
Certainly not bully.
They tricked us on that title. It was kind of like clickbait.
Because she
Yeah, it was
definitely does.
clickbait.
Carol could never be bullied.
The bully was
Never.
supposed to be her teacher.
She
She
said
described
he makes
it.
me do his homework.
Lies.
Yeah.
He tells me where to sit,
Yeah.
and he tells me when I can and can't go to the bathroom.
Sorry, Carol. It's your
Your
teacher.
teacher.
Well, this episode was funny because it was total role reversals where Katie was playing the mom and Carol was being the little girl, and she's like, I don't want to go to school.
Yeah.
That was so. Listen to me. These are probably the last few episodes of Great News have probably been my favorite. They've been the
Really?
most hilarious and comedic episodes all season for me.
Yeah. And then I like also how we go back to the Carol and Katie on parallel paths. They're both procrastinating.
Oh
So
my gosh.
Katie doesn't want to work on the story, Biscuit Blitz, and Carol
Well, she
doesn't
does,
want
but
she's not opening those boxes.
but here's the thing:
She's
it's
not.
because she is afraid to fail. She has this great
Screw
opportunity.
that, but
Listen,
she's
that's a
failing by
huge thing.
procrastinating.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
That's what the other
That's
guys
okay.
got the story,
Yeah.
and that's what she gets.
And
It
then
is
we
what she
have
gets,
Carol procrastinating at school because why? She doesn't want to fail.
Well, she put in a bomb threat.
Dude, that was
That's
crazy.
Which, by the way, she
That was
goes.
desperate.
She goes to John Bon Jovi Community College. That's not a real school in New Jersey, but let me tell you, that's pretty cool.
I think we've
nice
all-
little,
Cool. It's
nice
all-
little ode to him.
Right,
There.
and,
That's pretty
and
good.
if you guys didn't know, Zach is from Jersey. You
I'm
know,
sorry,
so
what was-
he's
where
our
am I from?
Local Jersey,
I am.
expert.
I am from New Jersey. You know what's weird about the show, though? I'll like jump because we meet Greg's grandmother in this, and Greg takes her out to dinner. They always throw out, "Hey, do you like New York City?" Like they jump to New York City every so often in episodes. I'm just like,
You don't like it, huh?
it's weird because I just feel like I'm in New Jersey still. Like I feel like the entire show takes
Yeah.
place in New Jersey, and they don't make the
References?
reference and show like, "Hey, we're going to New York City." They're
yeah.
just like, "We're in New York City now."
Yeah.
you know?
And you would appreciate it a little more if they did that, huh?
Yeah, hop on the train, the Path, or something. There's tons of great metros out there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
so.
you don't. Where are you from, Melanie? Do they ever reference where you're from?
No, so
Whoop de
California,
damn do, sorry.
But yeah, more. I mean, in this episode, we get to meet, Greg's grandmother. We find out who
Yes.
owns the
Graham.
company. Graham.
Graham is running the show.
Graham comes in.
And you know
Graham.
what kills me is how the entire staff didn't know that she owned the place. Like how?
Well, I mean, when Greg was explaining, he was like, "My boss is boss, 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 boss,
I
boss,
mean,
boss,
but
boss." I was
you
just
know
like,
what?
"That's come on."
Greg is a wuss. Can I say that?
Yeah.
He's a
Greg
wuss.
is
He's a wuss in front of his grandmother.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we actually find out why Greg is in America now.
Yes, we do.
That was
Yes.
kind of funny.
Wow. So he didn't get into Hogwarts, okay? And he.
Yeah, there was a lot of cheesy jokes in this
So
one.
cheesy.
I was a
So
little bit all over
cheesy.
the place with that, but yeah,
He pitched, or he had the male. Is the male intuition a thing? Because Greg had a thing about the Loch Ness monster being
Yeah.
real.
which it was. I still believe it's real.
Again, the man.
Okay.
Believes that it's real.
So
Just saying.
the Loch Ness monster.
Mm-hmm.
I,
Go ahead.
I cannot.
No,
you think it's
go
real?
ahead. No, yeah, sure.
You
Yeah.
just said he did. He just said he did.
I think aliens are real too.
I'm sure.
I mean, yeah, I won't fight you on that one. But the Loch Ness monster.
the Loch Ness
Do you believe in
Monster.
Bigfoot too?
Yes.
I'm sure. I am sure. Are there any other theories that you'd like to talk to us about?
Not
today?
on air specifically. There's a lot.
Moving
It's a
on.
government conspiracy.
Yes.
Mind control and so much more. Well, speaking of mind control, actually this has nothing to do with mind control. I was trying to create a really, really good transition, but it did not work here.
Oh.
So let's talk about Katie getting fired. I was going to try and say, speaking of mind control was not something that Katie had because Katie wasn't influenced by Graham because Graham. Yeah, you guys.
Yeah, I kind of get where you're going with that.
See what
I think,
there? Okay.
Graham, we
Yeah.
find out, is a very influential person
Very
and very,
influential.
very rude. She's on a Pond Scums, which is like the equivalent
Tank.
to Shark Tank, which comes in later in the next episode that we find out why. But man, she is ruthless.
Dude,
Yeah,
she's
she is.
ruthless and she is
Woo.
very powerful.
Yeah.
She owns networks. She owns
She has a
businesses.
lot of money.
She owns Biscuit Blitz.
Yeah.
And she owns a lot.
Well, we don't know that she owns Biscuit Blitz just
Well,
yet.
we
but
know.
Come find
We
out.
think
yes.
so. Oh, we find out next episode.
We
right?
do find
Yeah.
out next
Sorry,
episode.
guys. That was a little teaser.
spoiler,
Spoiler
little
alert.
spoiler. But what we have is Katie is coming to all these like conclusions, finding these things. See, in this episode, I thought the lesson was like, Greg has to learn to stand up and be a man, and that's where Chuck was going with it. It would have been endearing and nice for him to finally stand up to his like hard ass grandmother, but like.
It's hard.
I mean, look, some older people, it could be that way. I get it, but no, she's just really evil.
Yeah.
I mean, she's
Very
So, and
intimidating.
then-
very
Because-
intimidating and just, I'm sorry, yeah.
Yeah, Carol doesn't go to school, so she loses her internship, and that's when Graham is like, "Well, you're fired." But then
But fires
Katie,
Katie instead.
Katie's like, "You can't fire her."
Well, I feel like it all started when Graham saw Katie disrespect Greg because remember she said,
Right.
"Are you gonna let her talk to
Yes.
you like that?"
Yeah, because it was like a test.
She wanted
Graham
to see-
wanted Greg to be more like her and like know that he
But
could
if
run
you
a
think
company.
about it, what executive producer do you know allows their staff? So I mean, like I understand
Well,
where
this is the
Graham is
nature of the
coming
show.
from.
This is the nature of the
Yeah.
I
show.
mean, because we're all in entertainment,
Yeah.
and we've all, worked in production and done things
Oh,
like that.
yeah.
But what executive producer do you know gets walked all over like Greg? So I agree with Graham to a certain extent.
Right.
You need to grow some balls.
Yeah, I think I wrote grow some balls. Like when Katie, Katie straight up, I have never seen her be so rude in that one instance when when Graham first met her, I think, right? Right when she
She's
came
never
in.
like her character's never like that.
No, she's never gone like that, but she went full on.
Yeah, she was going off.
That time of the month or
She's going
something. I mean,
Hey,
So-
whoa, wait, that was sexist. Wow, really, Zach?
I catch some heat.
Mansplaining.
I knew I'd catch some heat for
Gosh.
that.
There we have it, guys. There we have
I'm
it.
sorry.
So, you know, we've seen a lot of interesting things happen in episode 9.
But they set it up for the finale. Katie has no job.
Right. So she
And
got
Greg is the
fired.
one. She's like, Greg, are you going to say
Oh,
anything? He's like,
man, that was ruthless.
Katie, you're fired. So the little love thing, I immediately was like,
Katie,
outta
girl,
here.
you better not
Yeah,
talk to him.
I would have been so like heartbroken as Katie. I don't
Right.
understand how her character. I mean, I do understand actually. The next episode, she hasn't had a job for like 3 weeks. I think the mom said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I would have been really hurt at Greg because those two characters really are the only ones that understand each other. I feel like those two are the only
Yeah.
sane, normal people.
They're the
On the
straight
show.
guy of the
So?
show.
Katie and Greg.
They're
Okay, so they have their moments where there's like a little wonkiness, but for the most part, I feel like those two people are the two people you would actually see in a newsroom and like trying to keep stuff together. And like, I mean, look, you got Justin, you have Chuck, you have Portia, who are just like these wild characters. You have the creator of the show who's on it, who's like the weather lady, but like has grown up on a farm or whatnot.
Yeah.
But Katie just comes from a normal home.
No. I'm sorry, but I cannot agree with you on this one, Zach. Listen to me. From the very beginning of the season, I have said nothing but Katie needs to grow the hell up. She's such a baby. She's supposed to be a producer. First of all, she's always whining. She's always complaining.
But that's because her mom's there.
She's
If
a
her mom wasn't
procrastinator.
there,
No. I just think that her mom brings it out of her more than anything. But I just want Katie to say the same thing with Greg. I think they both need to grow some damn balls, man the hell up, and own what it is that they do. And I have yet to really see them do that until episode 10. So I think that may be, is that a good segue for episode 10?
Yeah, it works for me, yeah.
It
Sure.
works. All right, so Carol's 11. What the hell is that about? What is that about?
We get
some really cool things. I mean, it explains a lot.
the opening,
Yeah.
first of all.
Go
We
ahead.
noticed the pilot and the finale start off the same way with the phone call, mom and daughter, but roles are reversed. So Katie doesn't have a job, Carol does. So she's
How interesting
right?
is that? How interesting is that? What did you think about that as a man, Zach? What did you think?
As a man,
As a
what did I
man.
think? I
As a
felt horrible for her.
man.
She got fired from like one of her like
Her dream
her
job.
her dream job from her friend Greg, who like I think she has a crush on, and you know he didn't stand up for her. So like yeah,
But
of course
he
she's
didn't.
gonna.
He fired her.
I know. So she like sitting at home for like 3 weeks. She cleared out her DVR. That's props to her on that.
Right.
Do you really get a certificate from
what is
Time
it
Warner
called?
Cable
I
or
don't know.
Spectrum or whatever it is now?
Did you get fired?
Isn't it funny how like shows do references to like real life and then like they do
plug.
it thinking they do a plug thinking like hey this is smooth but things changed like Time Warner's no longer Time Warner, it's Spectrum.
Exactly.
So like they did it when it was Time Warner filming it but now it's Spectrum, so it's like
That's interesting. That was a great. That's a
people
great point, Zach.
10 years from now watching it, kids will be like what's Time Warner Cable?
Exactly. That's interesting. You know what? That's a hell, Zach. That's a hell of a point. I see what you're doing there.
Alright, I'm smart, there's a lot of brains in here.
These little cheeks got all rosy, guys.
Yes, they did.
And
I'm
did we
getting embarrassed.
notice the phone,
Quite often. Did we notice what?
the phone fail?
Oh my God! Yes, that was a huge one. Yeah, come on.
I couldn't.
You looked at it too. You were like, "What
Katie
is
was
that?"
on the phone and she
Oh!
wasn't on the phone. Why do
You're
they do
so
that?
right.
Okay,
That's
so
not the first
this
time I've seen that.
Editing, guys. Come on. What happened with editing there?
it's the I think it's the scripty who's supposed to be able to say like, "Hey, your phone is that," or somebody's on set that's supposed to look at accessories like that. I mean, on her phone, someone was calling her at the moment when they were filming because you saw someone's picture pop
was-
up and it was like,
Accept or decline.
Accept or
as
decline.
viewers, when we catch things like that, it is like the best thing on earth because we're like, we got you.
Exactly.
So
You guys missed that.
Ivan is asking, one, what is Time Warner Cable? Time Warner Cable is a internet and TV provider.
Again.
Sorry. And then what phone fails? So when you pick up, when they're on the phone, they're both talking to each other. There was a
when
picture.
Katie was talking to Carol.
Yeah, Katie was talking, and there's a picture of somebody and the hang up and answer button. So as if someone actually on
calling.
set was calling to mimic the phone call.
She should have answered the call and did her line.
I don't know why she
right.
didn't. Well, you know what? At least it's better off. There's like some funny memes going around from like I think Pretty Little Liars where
The phone is upside
the phone
down.
is upside down and you could totally see like some of the
Yes.
stuff.
And they're like, you're never going to find A like that.
Right?
Hey, look,
Great.
you only have so much time to film during the show, all right? There's only so much, minor
Yeah.
details you could focus on, but it was kind of funny because the mom
so
didn't
funny.
have that, though.
It's so funny because and then also one of the things also that I realized after that we caught that moment was they turned the phone inward so that you can't see it.
They do that sometimes.
So maybe
yeah.
somebody caught it, and I don't know if they were too lazy to edit it out. I don't know. Maybe they're like, this take is just too damn good for us to take off this
I think
part.
that might have been it. Yeah.
Yeah. We don't want to do it again. We're
You know,
tired.
I've been on sets
Been here
before where they
12
use fake
hours.
phones,
Mm-hmm.
and then they just like put in like the ring sound later. But I
Mm-hmm.
feel like most of the time now everyone's just like, hey, if someone's on the phone, it's gonna be lit up, and like they're getting like people complain too much, so now they like use real phones.
So like, screw it. Just
Yeah.
use your phone. Use your phone, Katie. Use your phone.
It could have been her real phone.
Yeah.
That would have been
And
interesting.
you know what else is interesting is something that you guys caught and that you mentioned to me after we got done watching the episode is it looks like Katie might be gaining some extra pounds there. She's wearing some baggy clothes. So what do
I
you
did
guys
not
think?
say this.
No. And then I looked at her Instagram, and she had a baby. So congratulations.
Good call.
Good
Good
call.
catch. Congratulations.
Melody Rose, guys.
Look at that.
So
Hey, I
congratulations.
knew she was glowing a lot of episodes.
She was.
No.
you didn't.
Let me
I
see.
totally said
you?
that.
Did you?
There's a bunch of episodes where I'm always like, man, she just looks really pretty
Every
right now.
episode now, he's like, she's so pretty. She's so. Do you see
But
that?
it's
She's
it's
so
when
pretty.
she like
Oh
wears
my-
less
You know
makeup.
what? I think I do remember you saying that. Yeah.
He's
You called me out on it, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
2,
I have
3
to say,
episodes
I
ago.
think that redheads are gorgeous, especially redheads that have blue eyes. I think they're gorgeous. I really do.
She's really pretty though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she is really pretty.
So
we
thank
see
you
why they
for
chose her.
Yes.
pointing that
Yeah.
out again.
Yes, yes.
Zach.
And listen, we really tackled a lot in this episode. This was probably the most hilarious episode. And I
To
think
date,
I really started
yeah.
to see the influence of the SNL writers. Absolutely. Like, I have not laughed this much all season between episode 9 and 10. Let's talk about the plot that the whole entire newsroom put on to put Graham on blast about Biscuit Blitz.
Well, first we have to say, I mean, Katie, because she was fired, was able to figure this out because she was sitting at home watching TV.
What was it called
which
again?
is cool. Pond Scums,
Pond scum.
which I think is a real show on.
No.
There's definitely like a show called Pond something on one of those channels, like where they hunt alligators or whatnot.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Sounds
Interesting.
Sorry.
So what did you guys? So she finally makes this discovery when she's fired.
Yeah.
She didn't even make the damn discovery when she was working like she was supposed to do.
Yeah, it was
on
aired
the
by
on the case.
those two friends.
Right.
Those guys on the news.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like their show.
I kind of like their show.
Their
I don't
show
like
is
their show.
corny.
They're-
It's so
It's
corny.
like best buddies.
Yeah.
They're so
Whatever.
freaking corny.
I like them. I don't like when they do the news. These guys, MMN.
You know.
But
No?
I
No?
liked this final story.
you like this
I
story?
did. It was
Please tell us
clever.
more.
Well, like you said, the whole thing they were doing to Graham.
Yeah.
What was it? Oh, they had a plan to set up a show for her to watch and then a show for the world to see.
Yeah.
So they were trying to go behind her back and basically reveal that she
was the bad guy.
Yeah. Dun
Yeah.
dun
Dun
dun.
dun.
It was a cool little nifty plan. I felt like they were they had like a little Ocean's 11-esque kind of plan
Yes,
walking
that was
through
so
it. So like we
cool.
didn't
That was
like
so
have to
dope.
watch
Yeah,
it, like
I love that.
The
it was
editing was
happening.
great.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Sorry, but I wish they would have played that out and see how it would have failed. Because that, they couldn't,
I honestly thought that it did fail because I really did think at first they had me. I really thought that Greg
yeah, they got
let
me
the
too.
spill
Yeah.
the beans to
Yeah.
Graham.
Yeah.
Like I was like,
I was gonna
damn
be
you,
like,
Greg.
I think I was like, God, Greg, you're such a little.
You little
Come on.
bitch.
Yeah. We could say that because they say that on TV, so it's okay. They said that on that episode. So.
Right. Grow some balls, Greg.
Seriously, but no, hey, it was all part of the plan.
was
There's actually
so
3
dope.
plans or 3 shows I think that they
Yes.
put on.
Mm-hmm.
So because the
Tracy?
last no, not Tracy. Portia grabbed the phone and changed
Oh,
it.
yes. Nicole Richie, you evil little genius.
Man,
Ooh,
she
you
said
little
some
sneaky
really
little-
smart things when she described I keep saying Candy Crush.
Biscuit Blitz.
Biscuit Blitz.
He's gonna go home and play Candy Crush after the
And I
show.
will never
guys.
play that show. Biscuit Blitz. When she was describing Biscuit Blitz, that's a hard thing. Oh, she had a hard time saying it on the show too.
Blitz.
Where was I going with this? Portia had all this vast knowledge about it and like one up Chuck. Sorry, so this is from the episode before where
Right.
like all that mansplaining,
Uh-huh.
and she's like, I am intelligent.
I mean, I've been saying since day one though that she was.
No, we have.
undercover.
Yeah, we all have
Yeah,
been saying
yeah,
that she's
Portia.
intelligent, but
She's
she has these
airheaded, but
airheadedness.
she's
smart.
savvy
Yeah,
savvy girl.
That's a great word.
Yeah.
That's a great choice of word.
Savvy
Savvy.
is a
She's
great
extremely
word.
savvy. She wasn't savvy though when she wanted to wear the little clear skirt, show a little VV.
I mean,
It would have gotten some good reviews.
You think?
Bring in some good numbers,
You
maybe.
thi-
You know,
there
a
you
little
go
bit
with
of
your
a jump.
mansplaining. There you go. There you go.
To bring up something else, we had a little bit more of Dave in this, and
Let's talk about Dave.
well, I have to say, there was a moment where Carol was just like, I should be nicer to Dave, and I'm like,
What?
what? You're not nice to Dave at all. Oh, but she did mention the one time she actually mentioned him in a nice way was their honeymoon that they had.
what'd she say?
Katie was like, "Mom, do not say the only night that you spent up or you had an all-nighter," and then they did in unison was my honeymoon, and
Oh,
she's like her
okay.
honeymoon. Yeah, so.
You know what?
And she talked about that briefly, so I'm like, there's got to be love for Dave somewhere.
You know what? I have to say this. I think that Dave needs to step up and say no more. I won't let you treat me like this. I'm not going to tolerate this no more.
So-
So I don't sympathize with Dave at all.
No?
Dave
No.
is like the Greg of the household.
He is like the Greg.
Kinda,
He's
yeah.
getting bossed around and.
Yeah.
So
but
Dave is
honestly-
played by Stuart Skelton, and he's been in a few other things. But yeah, I'm hoping next season we get to see him, or something is explained, because he hasn't died yet, which is nice. Because we all thought.
I don't think he's gonna die.
Well, we all thought he was gonna die.
You guys thought he was
I
gonna
thought he
die.
was gonna die. Listen, okay, so two things in this part. They're all sitting at the dinner table. Actually, there's three things. There's a dinner table for like 8 people, and there's only 3 there. So I don't know why they have such a big table. That's a little weird. That's my head thinking there. But they're sitting at the dinner table, and Dave actually has a normal thought, and is just like, hey, maybe we didn't raise our daughter the right way, and have some groundness to the show.
Right.
And of course, Carol just
And then he
throws it out
goes
the
back
window.
to being a little biatch.
But here's the thing. It's raining outside and thundering lightning, and Carol says, go rake the yard. You have to rake with a metal thing. I'm sorry.
I wasn't talking to you, Dave. I was talking to myself.
Basically, kill yourself,
go
Dave.
kill yourself, pretty much. Here's the noose. Go,
Go kill yourself, Dave.
That's,
But again, Dave, you don't have to go kill yourself, Dave. He could have said, no, it's raining out there and it's thunder and lightning and you want me to do this with a metal rake. But he doesn't.
no, he
And
doesn't.
he's like, okay, honey. I was like, all
Come
right.
on.
Yeah.
But I
But-
don't think he's gonna die.
No, I don't think he's going to die.
No. I really thought we were gonna get a big reveal of him this time.
I thought
'cause
so
it was so
too.
much of
I
him
know.
this time for a
Yeah.
while. So I was like, we're gonna see him, and then no.
But I think that's the interesting thing that they're going to probably keep consistent. That
Yeah,
they're going
I
to keep
think
us
they must
wondering.
be one. You know what they're doing? I know exactly what they're doing. I know what they did. Okay.
What do they
Mansplain
do?
it to
They
us.
are pulling. They're pulling a page right out of Seinfeld.
Are
You guys
they?
ever watch Seinfeld?
I have. Which?
Larry David, the creator of Seinfeld,
Mm-hmm.
was always the New York Yankees head coach. And anytime George Costanza would go in to talk to him, you'd only get the back of his head behind a desk, and you would only hear him talking. You see his hands go out. And, that was Larry David talking. So they're doing that.
There was another
There's
show.
probably other shows
Aren't
that
they
do
doing
this
the
also.
same?
Home Improvement?
Home Improvement!
With the neighbor?
But
Yes,
they actually
yes.
show his face in like one of the last episodes. I feel like.
Okay.
But maybe they'll do the same thing
I hope so.
with Dave.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
someone
interesting.
was just telling me about Degrassi, how there's a character Heather something on it that's always been talking. You didn't watch Degrassi?
No, I didn't.
No,
No,
sorry.
neither.
Not bad.
I only.
Stop
Oh,
on
that's
that
Drake.
one.
That's
Sorry,
the show where
Drake.
Drake was in
That
the
is
wheelchair.
Drake. Yeah, and we
Jimmy.
started off with Drake with the first episode. Look, everything comes full circle. Okay, it all comes full circle. But no, there's this cool part in the in that same scene where explains the title of the episode.
Oh, very interesting.
Yes, so Carol is talking to Katie, trying to be the mother, and then she can't because it's her baby, and we see like a little 11-year-old.
That was cool.
I
I
thought
think
that
that
was-
was
that
so
was
cool how
awesome.
they shot that episode where
Yeah.
they showed that, like the way she views her and the way she sees her, even the way she views everyone else.
Well, yeah, we got
when
to catch
she
that at
calls
the
them
end.
kids,
Yeah.
and she looks at her as her baby. And I think that Katie also takes advantage of that. She knows that that's how her mom,
of course.
looks at her and views her, and she enjoys being baby. And again, that takes us all back to helicopter parenting, which is something that we've seen so much throughout this entire season. So let's talk about that.
Shoot, go for it.
Me? Oh,
Yeah,
Okay.
that was your topic.
Helicopter. Oh, yes. Well, we see now that Carol is doing all this because she sees them as her babies. And we see the entire cast. They all have their mini-me's, which, by the way, there's a super cute picture on Instagram. Tracy Wakefield, check her out. She posted the entire cast with their mini-me's, and it was the cutest thing ever.
I love how you do your social
do some
media
good
research. She's
yeah.
awesome. She's such a great little researcher.
Now, question, is the girl that plays young Katie the same girl that we saw when we had the talent show when she was doing the ribbon spinning? Or was that an older Katie?
That was older.
That was older?
Yeah, she was,
Okay.
she was a little older.
There was one other time I think we saw a younger Katie. I don't know the age.
I don't remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
I only remember when she was dancing with the ribbon and everything. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that little girl was cute. She was cool.
She was adorable.
She did a really good job as an
Yeah.
actress. It's hard working, as a
Yeah,
kid.
especially as a kid.
And then Carol gets exactly what she wants. She wants Katie to come and move back in.
Oh my God.
And then, and Carol can't pay rent. So she's like, I'm going to pay you guys in kisses.
Aww. Yeah, and that's, again, her taking advantage. And it was pissing me off. 'Cause I'm like, grow up, Katie. Damn it.
And she has a nice apartment. She's like, why would you want to move home?
Right, because, again,
They're
she
very
wants
fast.
to be babied.
They're very fast and loose with a lot of concepts in the show, which is okay.
Yeah.
It's a funny show.
Well, all in all, how do you feel about Great News? It's a brand new show on NBC. What are your predictions?
Predictions.
What are your predictions?
Can we have predictions? It's
I
the
mean,
season finale.
Your
Sure.
AFTERBUZZ TV.
You can go first.
Oh, I get to go first. Well, I'll tell you what didn't happen that I was hoping to have happen. I didn't get to see Chuck and Carol get together, unfortunately.
Well, we were
the whole
this
season
close.
I was kept. No, not Katie and Greg.
Oh, I'm thinking about Katie and
Carol.
Greg. Carol.
It's not going to
Chuck,
happen.
I know it's not gonna happen.
She's not gonna
now,
cheat
but
on
trust me,
Dave.
I know. Well, I thought this whole time Dave was gonna die. I thought they're setting up something funny, but it's not gonna
Oh my
happen.
gosh.
What we did get to see at the end of this episode was Greg kiss everybody but Katie.
That was so unfortunate.
That was. But there was a really nice moment with them where we do see something happening. But I'm confused because I thought Greg had a girlfriend. Kat.
He does have a girlfriend, but he's still a human
Kat
being
is
with
going to
feelings
get written
and
out.
emotions.
I think Kat is going to get
You know what?
written out.
Screw Kat. Okay,
like,
screw Kat, because this is the moment we've been waiting for all season long. We've been saying that they were going to hook up all season.
Well, here's the thing. This episode, or was episode 9, he kept saying how he was excommunicated by his family. So, he doesn't see any of his family at all, and he's always so lonely. He's always lonely on Christmas, and he mentioned some made-up English holiday. And I'm thinking, well, I thought you had a girlfriend. Why are you
It
alone?
doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
right.
so I don't know if the writers kind of
Forgot about
forgot about that, or
Yeah.
maybe, because he was super crabby in most of these episodes. Maybe, him and Kat broke up. So, to get to my prediction, finally, I think this first episode is going to be Katie and Greg. The station will be saved, and Katie and Greg will have had some time together outside of the station, and they'll come back and be like a couple maybe. And they'll just start off like that.
Okay.
Okay, well, then my prediction is that that's not going to happen.
Oh, gee, thanks.
And I just feel like it'll be really awkward in the workplace for them to get together. And
But that would make an entire season's worth of
No,
it.
I
Show
don't.
to
Well,
talk
I don't
about.
want to see that.
No.
So I just.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough.
So we have one
Some
host
tension. You want the
that
tension.
wants to see some action, the other one that doesn't.
No.
Well, whose side am I going to be on? I think that
There's a lot of other people to talk about, though.
I'm going to be in between the two of them. And I'm going to say that I think that it's going to be very interesting because what we do see a lot is a lot of workplace romantics that are happening all the time, little relationships that start to occur in the workplace, and I think we're going to see them flirting more, and I think we're going to start to see the build up. I don't necessarily think that they're going to have a relationship starting the season off, but I think it's going to start to build, and we're going to see a lot of situations where they're put together, where they're going to want to kiss, and then they're going to be a lot of teasers, I think, for their relationship to build, especially if they're trying to create a show that's going to last for the long haul.
That'll definitely bring me back to watch a lot more, I guess.
Yeah,
More
to see
than
what
just a
happens with the two of them.
relationship, yeah.
I want them to bring on Kat, and I want her to be like Kate Upton. Kate
Ooh,
Upton,
that
like
would
a
be an
lookalike, like Kate
awesome-
Upton playing Kat, and they're like, you look, because they
Yeah,
played on.
yeah.
Look at you. They need to look at you.
That-
I
Well,
think
look,
you
I
guys need to
think-
hire a new writer.
I
for
think we're
Great
gonna.
News.
I think we're gonna get a lot of cool guest stars, nice cameos for this
Yes.
second season because it's got some hype to it. So maybe we'll get some things like that. I think we'll get to see more of the actual characters. We do not do justice. Besides, like Justin, there's a bunch of other characters there that are
my
really
only
funny.
issue. That's my only issue with the show is I feel like they can't write in the entire ensemble into when they're focusing on these groups, and I want to see writing for everyone.
Right.
Yeah, enough so that I can remember their names. Because there's that
Yes.
Jewish guy who's really funny who does the
I think I-
impersonations of Chuck.
Gene,
He's
is
funny.
it Gene? Where at
Is
the
it
end they're like,
Gene, I
"Go
guess?
Gene."
Yeah, let's go Gene.
Go
Gene
Gene.
is funny.
Gene.
And Horatio.
Well,
They're
Justin.
so
Justin in the show.
I'm sorry.
Horatio and yeah,
We
real
all
life.
know him as Horatio.
Yeah,
but Justin.
he's awesome. We didn't get him in one episode, episode 8. We didn't get him at
No.
all.
No,
He was
but,
just
but
not there.
I think we definitely, he was hilarious in 10.
And
Oh,
I
yeah, with the stiff
also
suits.
something that would have played great in the show is the whole aspect of Carol having to go back to school.
Yeah.
Like we didn't
Yeah,
know she had to go back to school for
no,
the credit.
We did
No, we
in the
didn't.
beginning. Yeah, it was
To be an
totally a
intern,
thing.
mhm.
Yeah, and I was like, I totally forgot she was in school.
Well,
You
they
know
should have
what?
played on
you
that
know
more.
what? You weren't with us.
Oh yeah,
And
you
that-
went on
she-
the
you
first
joined us
episode.
later,
That's right. We
yeah.
talked about that. Yeah, because she goes back to school and then she wanted to take the internship, so she didn't have to
Right.
be in school as much.
Right.
Okay, but I
right.
still would
Yeah.
love to see her
In school.
in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
role.
Yeah.
Instead,
So
she's
writers,
down in Atlantic
writers.
City.
We'd like to see more of Carol.
Put Carol in the
struggling
classroom
in the classroom.
and not in Atlantic City.
because they talked about it. That was funny.
It was.
That was funny. Oh my God, that was. See, they had a lot of great moments, and I'm really,
Yes.
really like. It started off. The season started off really slow and boring to me, but now I could really see myself starting to watch it a little more.
Yeah.
do we
They really got
have
the ball
do we have
rolling.
favorites? Do we still have favorites?
We
of the
can have
cast?
favorites. Yeah, who are your favorites?
I'm always Team Portia.
Okay, so
Really?
Portia's your
I
favorite.
love
I wasn't
Portia,
expecting
huh?
that.
I love her, and then Tracy's really she's right there.
She's out of left
I need to see
field.
more of her. She's so weird.
Is that her real hair?
I don't think
That
so.
thing is
that
long.
braid
She
She
was
whipped that thing around.
Well, that was not obviously real.
That
'cause
was
it stuck to the
hilarious.
phone and stuff. But her hair, it's
I
always
don't-
the same.
I don't know.
It looks like it could
yeah,
be.
interesting.
I need
Yeah.
to stalk her Instagram a little bit more
Yeah,
to find out.
yeah.
And I know you will. I know
I
you'll
will.
provide us with those details next season.
Juicy,
Zach.
juicy details.
So make sure you guys tune in. Who's your favorite, Zach?
Who was my favorite when we first had this? I forgot who I said
Katie
my.
is his favorite.
Did I
Yes,
say Katie?
He's
I-
always
I-
talking how gorgeous she
I
is.
Look how
remember
pretty she
saying. I
is.
remember saying I didn't like some of Katie's jokes and stuff. Right?
Right? But you still
You
like
admire
Katie.
how
Right
beautiful
now,
she is.
you
Well-
like Katie out of everyone else.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
All right,
All right,
all
sure. I
right.
like Katie.
Don't
Why not?
downplay it.
I'm not downplaying it.
He's
Yeah.
wearing
Okay,
a
he's
shirt
turning
that
red.
says
His
Look,
little
she
cheeks.
is the lead of the show.
Are you blushing,
He
Probably.
is blushing.
Zach?
I am Irish and white and
What are you
Jewish
saying,
and
Zach?
Polish.
You're
I got a
saying-
lot of white in me.
You saying are you rosy all the time?
All
Is
the
that what you're
time.
saying?
I went for a hike and I turned red, and then that red will turn back into white.
Well, I'm half German. Does that mean that I turn red too?
German? Maybe. I don't know. Depends.
Are you trying to say that my blackness is overtaking my redness in my cheeks?
Well, this got awkward fast.
Well, my favorite character, it has always been Carol. I freaking love her character. She's so funny
Andrea Martin.
Oh, she's such a great actress. Like, she, to me, makes the show. There would be no Great News without her. So
Yeah.
she's a legendary actress, and I'm so glad that they placed her on this show.
She's somebody that could play over the top, and I'm okay with that.
Yes.
Most actors, I'm just like, oh, what are you
She
doing?
could
Chuck
definitely do it.
too.
And Chuck.
Chuck's there
I
with
agree.
her.
I agree.
Chuck is an anomaly. Chuck is like, he's always that guy in like wherever he is. Like he's like a what's that guy's name? Christopher Walken. Like how he just has that voice, like that
Okay.
weird voice. Like Chuck is a guy like that where he's not to that degree, but he always is that type of character. Sometimes,
Yeah.
which isn't bad.
No.
Yeah.
I like.
Well, he's
stuff.
consistent.
Yeah.
There you go.
He's consistent.
We couldn't do it without Chuck.
We could not do it without Chuck.
I think the entire cast, yeah, they made them really.
So you think
even
they did
though
a good job
they
of
didn't
casting?
flesh them all out, but we still kind of fell for them, and that's really that's
Yeah.
good. That's
Yeah.
good writing.
Finally, we fell for them.
Yeah.
we did.
Because I was a little worried at first.
Because if we had to get rid of one, I don't know.
Yeah, I think the cast definitely makes sense now.
Yeah,
Now they're very watchable.
Well,
very
yeah, because
watchable.
at first we were just in the newsroom. We didn't get to see all of them at once. Like, I don't know the guy's name, the black dude, but he's like the cameraman. But he's the cameraman that's out on the street. And we saw him in the office sometimes. We're like, who is that guy? What is he doing?
Honestly,
well, I don't
I
understand
think
why he's there right
even
now.
still with that with his character, I think
He needs to be more fleshed out.
He's
He's
pretty
funny.
funny.
He's a
He
funny
needs to
guy.
be
I want to
fleshed
see
out.
more of him.
Hopefully
has
we'll
his
see him more in
lines.
season
He's
2,
like-
right?
I hope
Yeah,
so. With
I
his
think so.
whole, I'm into culture, so.
Oh yeah, he went in for that kiss, man. He
and you
was
know
all
what we did
about
not
that.
talk about?
What?
The way how much Carol likes hip hop.
Oh,
Oh my
Noticed that.
gosh,
Oh,
that
we did
was
get
hilarious.
some singing. We didn't get singing. We got
but
Carol
it was like rapping.
It was
so
hilarious.
Yeah.
But
You know, and I wrote down a quote. It's in my phone.
was it the Jay-Z thing? I'm a hustler. Noodle asked about me.
Something she said.
yeah,
noodle
but they didn't say
But they didn't
noodle.
say noodle.
Carol
something
said to Katie,
else.
she said, "You just don't get hip hop. I raised you too
Too
white."
white.
That was
That
funny
was a
to
great
me.
quote. Yes.
Oh my gosh, the writers did a great job for 9 and
Yeah.
10.
You know what? If I go back and rewatch this, I'm sure there's so many things that I'll be like, oh, now I remember. Oh yeah, I see that. Where like the Portia thing. Remember how there's, I think the first episode, she was like, yeah, I think my fiance's cheating on me. And then there was like mid-season, she's like, oh yeah, I'm a twin.
Morsha.
My fake twin sister Morsha.
Yeah.
I'm hooking up with my fiance.
Yeah.
Turns out, Portia is sexting the entire what team was it? Steelers team. So she's the one cheating, like going off doing all this stuff. Like, what is that about?
Yeah.
But it's cool how they bring everything full circle. Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of jokes that I feel like might go over our heads sometimes, just
they're really
because
quick, so
it's
you-
quick, and if you don't pick up on it from a previous episode,
Right.
but
right.
it owed to the writers there. for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, they make you want to watch. Like if you miss something, it's like, okay, I got to go back and watch the last one,
Yeah.
which is smart.
Yeah.
Which is smart. And we want to thank all of you for watching us and
Yes.
consistently following and supporting Great News and supporting our after show. So we hope that you join us again next season for season 2 of NBC's Great News.
Ooh, is
Did
it
we
going to change
mention-
though? Because it's moving to Thursdays.
It is moving to
is.
Thursdays.
So we might have a
This
different
fall.
time, new place.
Yes, so
Well, same
please
place,
stay
but-
tuned. That was a great point.
Yes.
Did we
Yes.
mention today was our finale?
Today is we have.
Yeah, we
It is
did.
the finale.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Okay.
it's our finale,
Yeah,
guys.
tonight
We have
is
to
the
say goodbye.
finale. Yeah, guys. So if you want to see more of Great News, make sure you tweet us at AfterBuzz TV. Not only us, but NBC, and you can even find us. You can find me, Miss Candi Marie, on Twitter at Sweet Kindor TV and on Instagram at Miss Candi Marie.
And as always, guys, I'm Melody, and you can find me at Melody_Rose on Twitter and Instagram.
And certainly not for the last time, my name is Zach Silverman. You could find me at Instagram and Twitter at Zach with a CH Silverman2, and also on my website, thezachsilverman.com. And I also have another after show that I'm on.
Hey.
Yeah, on Genius on Thursdays at 2 o'clock on Nat Geo. It's an amazing show, guys. If you haven't checked it out already, check it out. Tune in, watch me and everybody else.
Yes, and make sure you follow and support everything that we've got going on. And we hope that we can find you and see you again next season for season 2 of
fall.
Great news.
Great News. Until next time, guys. We'll see you later.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.